Are you thinking about making a move to Northeast Florida? Well, we've seen some interesting changes in the local market the last several months that may affect your plans. Stay tuned for my latest market update and what it means for you. Hi everyone, Andrea Delancy here. I've been a realtor in the Jacksonville area for over 18 years and a longtime resident. If you're new to my channel, I post weekly videos on what it's like living in our area, market updates, and even neighborhood tours. Do me a favor, if you find value in my content, give me a quick like and don't forget to subscribe. So if you've been following the market, you know we had some pretty significant shifts in the spring and summer of 2022. Throughout 2020 and 2021, we had that red hot market with record low interest rates and record low levels of inventory that led to just crazy conditions, and it made the home buying process pretty difficult for most buyers. Fast forward to about the spring of 2022, and things came to a screeching halt due to the rapid rise in interest rates and concerns over inflation. There was a lot of speculation about an impending market crash, despite a lot of data showing the market conditions were nothing like they were in 2008. Buyers have honestly just been scared they would overpay for a home and end up taking a massive loss if home values dropped like they did before. Well, here we are a year later, and what do you know? No market crash. In fact, our market here in Northeast Florida has remained, for the most part, very strong. Now, we did see a noticeable slowdown starting in the spring of 2022, and it continued to slow down even more toward the end of the year. Sales did drop, and we saw the inventory of homes almost triple over the course of about 9 months. But in my opinion, it was a welcome shift, and it resulted in a much-needed market correction. October of 2022 through January of 2023, sales and market activity were slow, but that's not unusual in the winter months. And it was obvious a lot of sellers were the last to catch on to the shift in the market and were still pricing too high, as if it were still the fast-paced market we had in 2021. The significant increase in interest rates affected affordability. And all of a sudden, buyers, instead of being willing to sacrifice their firstborn to get into a home, were having to be a lot more conservative, looking for the homes that offered the best value. As homes were lingering on the market, it opened up a lot more possibilities to negotiate on price and terms. But by about mid-February of this year, we started to see another shift. Even though rates have, for the most part, stayed about the same over the last 6 to 9 months, fluctuating slightly here and there, it seems buyers are starting to realize the market is probably not going to crash. Home prices have gone down between 5 and 10% since this time last year, again accounting for a much-needed correction. And when sellers started becoming more realistic, the buyers started coming back off the fence. Many homes we had sitting on the market for 4, 5, or even 6 months were starting to come down and were starting to sell. In fact, just over the last 6 to 8 weeks, surprisingly, things have been heating up again. The inventory of homes is tightening again, and we're even starting to see some of those multiple offer situations returning. Now, don't worry, it's not quite at the same intensity, but if a home is priced well and it's in great condition and it's in a high demand area, it's likely going to get a high level of interest and possibly multiple offers within the first few days. It very much depends on the area and price point. So what does this mean for buyers and sellers? If you're a buyer, it's still just as important to have your financing in place and your pre-approval ready to go. Talk to your lender about what your buying capabilities are, where you may have some flexibility, and account for fluctuating rates. Make sure you're working with an agent who is an expert on the local market and is up to date on the activity in the specific area you're looking in. because the market has been shifting rapidly. And don't make the mistake of thinking you have all the time in the world to make a decision. Again, it's not quite as urgent as it was 2 years ago, but you also don't want to miss out on the best opportunities. And while we are seeing more opportunities to negotiate on price and terms, don't assume you can make a lowball offer. Your offer strategy should depend on the activity in that particular neighborhood and the history and circumstances of the specific property. Your realtor should be able to help you determine what to expect. As far as sellers, pricing your home just below market value is going to get you the best results in the current market. You have to create a higher demand by making your home a great value. And that also means taking the time to make reasonable improvements and preparations before going on the market. Pricing too high from the start or being unwilling to make adjustments fast enough can leave you chasing the market and missing the window of the highest buyer activity. Again, working with an agent who is most up to date on your neighborhood market activity is a must. All right, that's it for today. As always, if I can answer any questions or assist you with your move, I'm always easy to reach. And my contact information is always in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.